Doggie Diamonds. No filter live. Got the motherfucking heat off. But it's cold in New York City. I'm ready to get the fuck out of New York. Not because of the cold air, because of the bad climate. It's funny when you say air and climate, that's virtually the same thing. But just the bad energy that New York has been carrying over the past few years. I think it's just time for me to get the fuck out of here and go somewhere where I don't know, maybe it's a little bit more love, a little bit more camaraderie. There's none of that in New York anymore, so I'm just ready to go. That's my own little journey, though. We're not going to talk about that. Tonight, what I wanted to talk about is some of the things that I think black people should do moving forward for the new year, 2016. You know, New Year's resolutions are stupid. No, let me cover that first. New Year's resolutions are stupid. Let me tell you why. Because you're trying to find an excuse using a new year to do something that you need to do today. Like, you don't always have a year to get your life together. Get your shit together now. Like, anything that you find that you need to do, that you want to do, that you should be doing, do that shit, man. Like, if you want to quit smoking, quit smoking. If you want to quit drinking, quit drinking. If you don't you know how many gym memberships go up at the new year in January, that first week, and then by the end of January nobody goes anymore? It's the same shit. Wash, rinse, repeat with people. Stop bullshitting. Stop bullshitting. Stop procrastinating with things in life. If it's things that you need to do, do that shit. Diddy Wade, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit. Stop bullshitting. You only get one life. There is no rewind button on life. There is no rewind button. There is, you do have your life to fulfill certain things. You do have your life to correct certain things. But one thing you'll never get back is time. You could wake up in 10 years and pass you, and you don't even know what the fuck happened. You don't even know what's going on. So stop procrastinating. Stop bullshitting. Let me tell you a little something about me. One thing that I bullshit on, and I'll openly admit that I bullshit on this, is that I might not put out certain interviews and certain footage at a prompt time, but now I can't really grasp what's prompt, because you put out something and you think it's going to get a lot of views and nobody really cares, and then you'll put out some rinky-dink shit and everybody cares about it. So now it's like you don't know what to do. And I got good footage. I got stuff with Professor Griff. I got stuff with Irritated Genie, Nation of Islam. I got good footage. And my issue is that I don't want to put it out and it just doesn't get the recognition that it deserves. So I was kind of waiting for the channel to build. Now that the channel is building a little bit more, I'm going to start letting some more stuff go. But I got a lot of shit in the tuck, that's not going to get dated, because I don't want the footage to get overlooked, because if I put out an interview with Professor Griff and Zaza Ali and somebody is beefing in hip-hop, the beef footage is going to get all the views. Everybody's just going to go look at that. Nobody's going to care about this information that they give, because for some reason with black people, we think we got all the information we need. We think we know everything we need to know. We think we heard everything we need to hear. Meanwhile, we're still getting killed. We're still dead ass broke, and we still don't have no say in this country. But we think we know everything. And all the fucking knowledge that we think we have, we still can't change our condition and our status in this country. But we think we know everything. We don't need to hear nothing else. But it got a little cold and shit that fast. So I think that's for myself. That's one thing personally for me that I have to change about me. That's not for anybody else. That doesn't really even affect anybody but me. And I don't complain about it to people. It's something that I do. I film my own footage and I edit my own footage. Nobody edits my footage. Anything that has my name on it, majority of the Forbes footage I filmed and edited. That was all me. You know what I'm saying? Everything from the font to the fucking everything you see in that footage was all my creation. To the intro music, everything was mine. So that's one thing I gotta do. But for you, if you have things that you can do to better your life, to better your situation, to make your situation greater, why don't you do that shit? Like, you gotta think about this, right? Think about this, right? At the end of it all, if you think about life, how you expect other people to take you serious if you're a procrastinator? For example, if you say, I gotta do this for myself, I gotta do that for myself, right? And you a procrastinator, why would I think you gonna do right by me and you don't even do right by you? You know, if you feel like, yo, let me tell you something, I'm very extreme. Everybody can't be like this, but this is something that you gotta have in you, and you gotta start developing that and putting it in you. You gotta start being more extreme when it comes to you, you know, because you have all these extremities when it comes to other people. You know, if it's something like a new game is coming out, motherfuckers stand online for 6 hours for a game, you know, to play it for an hour. You know, I think we fall in love with the hunt of things more than we are the actual grasping of it. Like, for example, you could prepare food and be cooking all day, cooking food all day, and then by the time the food is ready, you're not even hungry no more. So sometimes the cooking was more intense than the food. It's almost like a woman, how you might chase a woman and you want to get with her so bad, and she shove you off, and then once you finally, you know, once she might give in and you finally get with her, you don't even really want her no more. You just wanted to see if you could get it. You know, and that's what it's becoming like with our lives. We chase things, and then when we get to it, we don't want to get to it. You know, it don't take much. You got to reinvest in yourself. You know, if you feel like you're overweight, one of the biggest things to losing weight is stop fucking eating so much. You know, I didn't say stop eating. I said stop eating so much. You might be a little gluttonous. You know, you don't need to eat 6 donuts. Honestly, you don't even need to eat 1. But if you're going to eat a donut, eat a donut. Don't eat fucking 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to eat a row of cookies. Eat 4 cookies. You don't need to eat a row. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing right now. Like, we are chasing shit, and then the lion hunts the elk and then he eats it. The lion don't hunt the elk and then sit there and look at it. You know, because if that's the case, you just killing for nothing. You know, and we chase shit and we don't even utilize it once we get it. You know, some of us need money for the gym. Everybody can't afford to go to the gym. So if you fucking pay for a gym membership, why you not going? If you pay for a treadmill, why you not using it? And let's get off the exercise. Let's get off the weight thing. If you pay for a NutriBullet, why you not juicing? If you pay for a juicer, why you not juicing? Stop doing shit to say you doing it, because saying you doing it is not doing it. Saying you gonna do it is not going. There's no such thing as gonna. Do that shit now. And do that shit now. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit now. We the only motherfucking people who hunt for fun. Every other species on the earth hunts for food. We hunt for fun. We pursue women that we don't even plan on having a relationship with. We just want to fuck them. And then once you fuck them, it's like, oh, I fucked her, that's it. But that's an ego thing, though. Because would you feel like you a bigger man because you just want to say, I fucked her. What's the reward in that? That's all ego. And ego is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Ego is very, very dangerous. Ego can get you killed. Ego can make you kill. Ego could drive you crazy. You know what I'm saying? And we need to stop saying what we gonna do and do it. We need to stop saying we. As crazy as that shit sound, we need to stop saying we. We need to just start doing. Let me tell y'all something. The things that I wanted to do, as a black man, I just did it. Straight up. I didn't say I need a partner. I didn't say I need people to do this. We need to do this with me. I was like, no, fuck that. Because anybody who not going to have that same drive and ambition that I have, it ain't going to do nothing but slow me down. So I was like, fuck that. I'm going for self. Because what's the main excuse why people don't go to the gym? I need a workout partner. I need a gym buddy. So if we work out 5 days a week and I don't want to go on the 5th day, you not going to go? You know what I'm saying? Stop. We got to get off these fucking excuses because I don't make excuses for shit. Sometimes I just be like, yo, I'm a fucker. I just was stupid. I was an asshole. You got to admit that shit to yourself. That's what I like to do sometimes. Sometimes I just admit, yo, I just was dumbing out. You know, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I just dumbed out. Like, I just bullshitted myself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to say sometimes to myself because you are your biggest critic. You know, you should be your biggest critic. You should be the person that kicks your own self in the ass. Nobody should have to tell you that you fucking up. You should say to yourself, damn, like, I'm fucking procrastinating. I'm not doing what I gotta do. Say that shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit for yourself. Fix yourself. Nobody should have to tell you, yo, you need a job. You need to earn more money. You should know that, yo, the shit that I'm doing ain't working. And that don't mean be hard on yourself and beat yourself up. Because society already beats you the fuck up. Tells you that you ain't shit. Police shoot you dead in the street. Dudes will kill you in the street. Women will get you killed. That's, you know, you don't have to be hard on yourself in that instance. But like I told y'all, I always tell y'all, make a to-do list. Get off that fucking Jay-Z and Biggie didn't write rhymes down shit with your life. You know, sometimes you gotta write shit down. Sometimes you gotta see shit as a reminder. You know, the way you could put a reminder on your phone that you gotta get up and go to work, put a reminder on your phone that you need to wash your ass. Put a reminder on the phone that you need to clean your house. Put a reminder on the phone that you need to do the dishes because we all walking around with these $700, $600 devices in our hand and we using it for fucking talking and texting and not even utilizing the tool that you can utilize it for to really better yourself and better your life. You know, if you're gonna have something, what's the use of having something that's $600-700 at the touch of your hands if you can't even use it to better yourself? Because I don't know how Instagram betters you. I don't know how Facebook betters you. I don't know how any of that shit betters you. All that shit do is it means you a nosy motherfucker and you looking at what other people are doing. You understand what I'm saying? So utilize this shit. Some people go on the social networks and don't even comment or like shit. They just looking. But then have a fucking opinion about everything. You know what I'm saying? Work on you. Shout out to Thailand. That's what's up. No, some people don't even wash their ass. Some people just, you know, when I wake up in the morning, I don't check my phone. The first thing I do is I got to take that long ass piss. Then I want to wash my hands, wash my face, brush my teeth. That's first thing first in the morning. I don't look at the fucking phone. I don't give a fuck about what nobody's saying or doing. The first thing that I need to do is wash my fucking face, my hands, and relieve myself. What's up, Joseph? What's up? You understand what I'm saying? That's the first thing that I need to do. But to you, stop procrastinating. Stop bullshitting. If you got things you need to do that shit. Honestly, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I got equipment in here, you know, that I never hooked up, truthfully, because I'm not ready. It's not no other reason. I'm just not mentally ready. I'm not there yet. I'm not where I want to be yet mentally to commit to doing music again. I want to commit, but I'm not going to have steps, so I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it. When I'm ready to commit and I go all the way in, like I said, I'm very extreme. I have no middle ground. I'm either all the way to the left or I'm all the way to the right. I don't know how to, there's no gray area with me. You know, I don't know if that's something I should work on or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. But at the end of it all, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am. But, you know, what we got to do, and I say we because I like to put myself in a situation, because this is what I want y'all to understand. As a society, as a people, when you fuck up, it's a reflection on me. You know what I'm saying? When I fuck up, it's a reflection on you. We so much look at each other like, oh, that's that nigga. Nah, it's all of us because we all get put in a box. You know what I'm saying? We all get put in a box. We all get put in a category. We all a statistic. At the end of the day, you a statistic, whether you like that shit or not. You either the person that made it or the person that's not going to make it. But you still a stat. You still a stat, no matter how you look at it. What stat you are, sometimes you determine it. So if you know you determine your stat, then you need to fucking figure out where you going with it. You know, it's a lot that you have to do personally. Yo, it's some dudes right now that might be watching this shit or come across this that don't have their own birth certificates and social security card, but they sitting around not doing that shit, talking about, yeah, I gotta get my birth certificate. Go get your fucking birth certificate. If you hungry, go get some food stamps. Go get food stamps. Stop thinking that it's all black people on food stamps, because if you go down to that office, it's a bunch of Russians, fucking Jews, and white people too. Do not get it twisted. Don't think that it's all black people or you need to be ashamed, because part of being ashamed about something has to do with ego. You know, if you could put your pride to the side for what you fucking need to do, you know, listen, let me tell y'all this. This is like one of my favorite sayings that I made up. If you not feeding me, don't tell me how to eat. Straight up. And we could deal with age. I like the fact that I got older. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my friends died. Some of my friends died before they got facial hair. You know, wasn't even in high school. You know, they got killed, murdered in the street. You know, so for me to grow older, that shit is a badge to me, man. I like that I got, you know, gray hair in my beard, gray hair in my head. I love that shit. You know, some people try to make me feel ashamed of it, that I got gray hair, and I'm like, yo, you live to get old. You live to age. That's a fucking, these days, unfortunately, a privilege to get older. I'm not ashamed to get older. I don't give a fuck if you want to call me an old head or whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about that. That don't hurt me. Because when somebody call me an old head and they might be 21 or 20 years old, I say, yo, I done seen and did shit that you might not ever get a chance to see and do. I love when I see older black men that's like 70 years old and they look good and they still agile and still out there. I love that shit because I'm like, damn, I want to be like Pops. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fucking die at a young age because I didn't take care of myself or I was stressed out or somebody killed me out here. I don't want that. I want to be like Pops. I want to have grandchildren. I want to have all of these things. That's a fucking badge of honor. That's what you live for. You live to do, listen, you live to create legacies and you live to leave things with people. Regardless to what, 40 years from now, 60 years from now, these things that I'm saying to you today will one day resonate with people. You might not get it now, but it's gonna get, people gonna get it. Tupac was alive. Malcolm X walked the streets of Harlem, and many people didn't follow him. Look how many people follow him now in death, but didn't follow him in life. And he was right there with you, and he was telling you some of these same words that started resonating with you 20 years later. Martin Luther King, the list goes on. You understand what I'm saying? So it's going to come a point where some of the things that we saying and some of us that are living examples of what we saying and showing and proving what we saying, people going to be like, damn, yo, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, yo. I get what he's saying. You know? And shit, who knows? One day I might have a fucking cult following and I might not even be on the earth anymore. You know? Who knows? Shit be happening like that. You know what I'm saying? But all I could really do is tell people my thoughts from my perspective of the way I live my life. I can't really tell you how to live your life. I could just suggest certain things as well as I take suggestions. Just the way I talk, I like to listen. Just the way I take suggestions. I don't suggest anybody. I don't give suggestions about people's professional life. So when people tell me to do things professionally, I don't listen to that. But as a man, as a black man, and ways to grow and mature, I'm always open to suggestions in that situation. And I'm gonna be real with you. Like when I was severely overweight, nobody never told me I was overweight. Everybody used to say to me, well, I never noticed that you were overweight. I never noticed it and shit. And I'm like, shit, I noticed it. I was walking around carrying 300 pounds. You know, I was feeling that shit. But I guess I carried it well. But now when I look back at old pictures, I say, damn, how was you carrying that well? You know? Now I know I can never go back to that because I'm at a point in my life where, peace to Sammy Mack. I'm at a point in my life where I found peace. And I'm still striving for perfection, you know, which you never achieve perfection, but the fact that you're in the path to strive for it is good for you because at least you're trying to attain it. And when you're trying to attain something that you might not ever reach, the good thing about it is that you keep trying, you know, because you never know. You might be at a point at peace. You know, it's like when I weighed 298 pounds, I just wanted to get to 258. I'm gonna get real with you. I was like, yo, if I could get to 250, I'm good. When I got to 250, I was like, oh shit, I did it. But then I was like, damn, 250 is still kind of big and shit. Maybe you could lose, maybe I could lose another 50. Mysteriously, I lost another 50. So I said, yo, shit, I lost 50. I'm at 200 pounds. Like I never thought I'd be 200 pounds. Maybe I could lose another 15 or maybe another 20. Here today, on this day, I'm 186. Lowest I've been was 184. So I tinker between 187 and 184. I go up 3, go down 3, you know, depending. And it's like, it just was, you know, it was just a goal, but it was goals that I set for myself. And the point that I'm saying, Diddy Wade just said it, don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep striving. Keep working. You know, everything is not going to be overnight. You're not going to be an overnight success at anything. Don't give up. Stop making New Year's resolutions. You know, New Year's resolutions are bullshit. Stop making New Year's resolutions. Stop waiting to New Year's to fix your life. You got today. Today is the 29th. By the time this come out, it might be the 30th. You still got today. You still got tomorrow to start to change because these crash diets don't work. You know, you got to ease your way into shit. You got to do things with your body to ease your way into shit. Crash gym shit. You're not going to get in shape in a week. Everything takes time. You have to pace yourself. Go at a healthy pace. You know what I'm saying? You got to go at a healthy pace. Do what works for you. You know, like I said, just set a to-do list. You know, like I had a to-do list on life. I still got a list, and I'm still checking some things off. One of the things that I wanted to do this year, I wanted to get in shape. I wanted to get my health together. I achieved that. Still an everyday process because I'm not on a diet. I'm on a lifestyle change. You know, so the natural progression of the changes in my life it remains. I'm on a lifestyle change. I wanted to start Doggie Diamonds TV, the website, the YouTube channel. I wanted to do that. I achieved that. I did that. I'm doing that. So that's something that's forever. I wanted to make that happen. I wanted to do that. I wanted to get my subscribers up. I remember when I was on like 2,000 subscribers. Now to date, I'm up to like 7,200 and growing. So it's just, you know, one day at a time, man. One day at a time. You don't. I used to go on rants on I used to go on rants. I used to get mad. I used to go on Twitter and fucking curse the world out. I used to go on Facebook and curse everybody out. I don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that no more. My thing is, it's not about who I fuck with anymore. It's not about who I'm cool with. It's not about who I'm down with. You know who I fuck with? I fuck with me. I'm cool with me, and I'm down with me. And I'm saying that to say is that for a long time, all I wanted was to be down with everybody. I wanted everybody to love me. I wanted everybody to respect what I was doing. I wanted people to look at what I was doing and say, yo, you doing a good job. I never got that a lot. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do in life, some people are always going to make you feel like you came up short. You understand what I'm saying? So now, what I into now, I'm just rededicating myself to myself. I don't care about what nobody else thinks or how nobody else feel about me. It's all about how I feel about me. It's how I view myself. And as long as I know I put out good to the world and good to people, that's all I care about right now. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about who's not my friend no more. I don't care about who don't talk to me no more. I don't care about who I don't see anymore, who don't call me. I don't care. Because people gonna come and go into your life. And, you know, some people is here putting your life for, everybody's putting your life for a reason, but some people are putting your life to teach you a lesson. It could be a good lesson or it could be a bad lesson. Regardless, you're gonna learn something. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I look at everything. But I'm so self-centered. For the first time in my life, I only care about me. I just only care about what's best for me. And I waited so long in my life to be like this. And I can't get that time back, that I feel like I wasted a little bit trying to make things work for everybody. And there is no everybody when it comes to you. It's only you. You know, do what's right for you. Do what's going to make you happy. You don't got to step on nobody's toes. You don't even got to talk bad about nobody. You don't even have to diss nobody. You know, you see, I don't be on here talking bad about nobody. I don't shit on nobody. I just do me. And believe it or not, people are mad because I do me. You know what I'm saying? People get mad when you don't acknowledge them. Some people get mad when you don't diss them, when you don't talk about them in a derogatory way or a positive way. I don't see nobody. All I see is my eye on the prize and the goals that I set for myself. Set goals for you. Set goals for what you think you should be doing, not what people think you should be doing, because you can't tell me what's good for me. I can't tell you what's good for you. I can't tell you what's a good goal. You might be on Twitter, or you might have a YouTube page, or you might have some sneakers or something you selling, and your goal might be to sell 2 pairs of sneakers, but you might have 60. Now, if you achieved your goal of 2 pairs, it's not for me to say, yo, well, you only sold 2, but you got 60. It's not my place to tell you how much you should be doing. Set goals for yourself. Stop making these New Year's resolutions and not sticking to it. Because every day that you wake up, every day that you're able to get up and breathe new air, fresh air, it's people who's gone, that's never coming back, who died in their sleep. You know, again, Sean Price died in his sleep. You know what I'm saying? If he thought he was gonna die that night, that morning, or whatever it was, imagine all the things he would have did prior to dying, or the people he would have told he loved them and care about them, and you know, you probably wouldn't go to sleep if you know you're gonna die. So the fact that you get ready to get up every day and start a new day, that's a new year. That's it's a new life every day. So start utilizing this time to be more productive, instead of be more productive and constructive instead of being counterproductive and destructive. You know what I'm saying? Be more productive and constructive instead of being counterproductive and destructive, because these are days that you're not going to get back. And unfortunately, when our time clock gets punched, when it's time for us to die, We don't know when that's going to be. And you know how crazy that shit is to not know when you're going to die? To know that you're going to die, but not know when. That shit is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. New Year's, just like every other of these fucking holidays, is just created to help the economy and currency. So you're going to go out, you're going to go buy liquor, you're going to go buy champagne, you're going to go buy them stupid ass hats and them fucking noise makers and all this shit. That helps the economy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking nobody for how they want to do it up. You know, I do celebrate New Year to a certain extent because it's a new year, new calendar year. You know, you made it another year. But at the end of it all, you know, stop using excuses for why you're going to do something other than the fact that you need to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Stop using excuses like New Year's or, yo, my Uncle Pedro just died. I'm motivated. Yo, don't use, you be your own motivation. You be your own kick in the ass. Be your own Achilles heel. You know what I'm saying? You need to fucking do what you gotta do to do what you gotta do for you. Because at the end of it all, yo, the grave is lonely, man. The grave is only one person in the grave. It's you. You wasn't born with nobody. And you're not gonna die with nobody. You is all about you. Make your life about you. You think you got haters now? Change your life and make it about you. Watch the hate go up. When people should congratulate you. On the real, I love when I see people doing them. I love independent people. I love independent women. I love independent men. I love entrepreneurs. I love somebody who take nothing and turn it into something. I love the fact that I could take a name and like Forbes and change it, the meaning of it, and make it a household name. You know, and everybody knows what that shit is about. I love the fact that I was a part of that. But I never made myself a household name. I never made me a household name. I never made myself a household name. You get my point? I was so concentrating on something else, I forgot to make me great. I forgot to take some of that attention and do what I needed to do for me. So, to a certain extent, I've made an object great, but I'm a part of the creation of the object. And people love the object and respect the object and don't give a fuck about me, but this is my creation. You're supposed to respect the architect. You're supposed to respect the creator. So what I do now is I take the fucking, say fuck the object now, and I'm the object now. Now I'm my creation. Because that's how I get to reinvent myself. Now I'm my focus. And it made me fucking prosperous. It made me feel better in life. You know, I'm not angry. I'm not as, maybe I was a little bitter before at certain things. You know, you unhappy with your life. You control your life. Nobody controls your life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody controls your life. You control your life. Nobody controls your life. I know sometimes it seems like other people's in control. I know sometimes your environment seems crazy. Your living, your relationship, your job. I know a lot of things seem like it's got a hold of you, but it really don't. Listen, when you change your perspective and you change your outlook and the way you view things, everything changes around you. You know, you got to change your perspective. Sometimes you got to close these and open this. When I used to make music, I used to listen to the music with my eyes closed. And people say, why you close your eyes? I say, because you don't see music. You feel it, you hear it. This music is supposed to make me have an emotion. It's supposed to do something to me. If I could close my eyes and not feel something, then it's not worth, this shit ain't shit. Because why am I looking at the speakers? Music, you don't see music. You feel it. So close your eyes. Close these eyes. Open this one. Open your third eye. And just start seeing shit for what it is. And just say, yo, you know what? Why do I let that Yo, sometimes I find myself saying to myself, like, why do I give a fuck about that? Why am I letting that bother me? And that shit helped me get through a lot. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, why do I give a fuck about that again? You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, why do I give a fuck about that again? Why is that irking me? Why is that bothering me? Fuck that. So people will say, yo, you mean, you know, you mean, yo, you evil. And I'm like, yo, how am I mean and evil to people? Because I say real shit. You know, I don't think I'm mean and evil because I say the truth about a lot of shit. I don't think that's mean and evil. You know what I'm saying? The truth. Maybe I got a harsh way to say it, but you know, how do you how do you say to somebody, your breath stink kindly? Because first and foremost, if your breath stink, that means I smell it, so I should be offended by your stink ass mouth, straight up and down. Because the first person who's supposed to smell your breath is you, right? Now the funniest shit is, at the end of it all, when you think about it, how do you say to somebody, excuse me, your breath is not smelling? They're going to be offended regardless. Nobody wants to hear anything about themselves, derogatory. If you don't do this in your mouth and smell that your shit is shopper ranking, what do you want me to do? You know you ain't been to the dentist. You might know you have rotten teeth. You might know that shit already. Why I got to tell you that? Why I got to tell you your underarms stink? Why I got to tell you shit like that? I shouldn't have to tell you that. So there is no right way or kind way to tell somebody they smell like shit. Honestly. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm about to get the fuck out of here. I got a lot of work to do. Tomorrow we will be at dtfradio.com. But by the time this drop, it might be today. We'll be at dtfradio.com. Doggie Diamonds live. Every Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. My homie J.R. Ryder just called me today. We did an interview that's never going to be released. I wish I could release it because it's really dope. But we did an interview that's never going to be released. And that's really it, man. I got a lot of work to do. I'm always working. If you could look at the YouTube channel, man, I always got new content up every day, always putting up new things, fresh things. I just dropped the Dr. Umar Johnson today. That was a little outtakes from the interview we did with him and Irritated Genie. If you didn't see that, that's all in the description box. Look in the description box. That's really it, man. Just go through the channel. Like, it's a lot of things, and I try to break it down from little entertainment, bullshit news. I got my exclusive interviews. I got shit from the show. That's really it. I was looking for shit to put out today. I dropped the T-Top and Briz Rothstein too yesterday. That's what it is. And I got a donate button on my shit too. If you can donate, if you can't, it's all good. Donate. DoggieDiamondsTV.com. It is a website. Please visit the website often. If you are a blogger, you are familiar with WordPress, and you want to put content on the site, you want to help the site grow, holler at me. I make you a name, and you could be blogging for the site. It is what it is. But I gotta go. In closing, New Year's resolutions are fucking stupid. Stop doing it. See y'all Thursday.